Okay, hi. It's Carson. We'll get a better looking interface soon. Don't worry. But I'm back with video number 2 out of on informational stuff about systems. Today we're going to be talking about subsystems. Woo! We'll get into the definitions soon. There's 2 major types of subsystems. I don't know about. Well, we generally don't know about any more than 2 kinds. But if there's more information, you can leave your experiences with subsystems or any other things that you felt we missed in the comments, because that's important. Educating others is fun. Anyways, let's just get into the subsystem definitions. So the first type is what I call alters within alters. It's almost exactly like your traditional splitting of an alter, like, you know, the child, and then the brain, and then the alter. This is not a beginner friendly channel. We'll make a general DID OSDD introduction soon, but you know, and like, let's say let's use a thing that actually kind of happened. We don't have any alters within alters, but let's use something that we could kind of apply to it. Let's use our Richie Tozier fictive. Okay, so Richie ended up splitting Eddie Kasprak at one point, and he joined the surface level system, so that didn't form an alter within an alter. But Eddie did have the chance to be within Richie's consciousness. So, like, that would leave us with host, alter, and then alter that is the host of a system, and even then, that alter that they split could split their own alter, and then it's just a whole, it's Matryoshka dolls, but more. And I mean, it's just a whole thing. And I don't really know how alters within alters can work, but I feel that they function very similarly to how traditional systems work. It's a whole thing. I don't have much experience with that. Well, I tend to use I pronouns a lot. Welcome to living in a singlet society. But Type 2. Clusters. I call them clusters, we call them clusters. You can use any other general grouping terminology for it. It doesn't really matter. Live your life. But basically, they're not alters within alters. They're literally groupings of alters. The size of it doesn't really matter. It could be like 2 or like 50. Like, that's obviously not like you get it. There could be like 1 million or something. I ain't doubting it. But it's basically alters that are very closely connected to each other in one way or another, and they usually have like very increased communication with each other, and they have extremely lessened amnesiac barriers between each other. They're just generally closer to each other overall. And we actually have one of these. Remember that Richie and Eddie thing? We ended up splitting. We have 5 it fictives in total of the Losers Club, and that Losers Club is actually a cluster subsystem. It's not alters within alters, but they are extremely tight-knit with each other, both literally and metaphorically, and they share the brain cell. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all the information that we really have. We did a post on this on our Instagram if you want to check it out. It was like a while back in like summer 2020. But that's really it. If you wanna subscribe, please do that. Our Instagram is the Flatmate System. We also have an introduction account, the Flatmates Intros. We'll put all that stuff in the description. And if you want to donate to our PayPal so that we can afford some more recording equipment and get better stuff, and yeah, you can do that. It'll be in the description. But that's basically it. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna go make a thumbnail for this video. Goodbye, gamers. Yeehaw.